and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, Japanese campaign, where we are currently at war with the Russians, and we are hurting them. We are hurting them ever so slightly. However, a large Russian fleet managed to escape, essentially. They ran away. Part of me had hoped that large fleet, it engaged me near Timor last episode. Part of me hoped that fleet would actually turn back and engage my main fleet. But that is not to be. And personally, I prefer getting the invasions done over getting the Russian battleships for now. Maybe I'll get the Russian battleships later, though. We'll see. We'll see. Oddly enough, last episode I captured some Italian warships. I put them up for auction, but nobody wants them. Not even the Italians. Greece wants some destroyers, sure. South Sakhalin has been overrun, ladies and gentlemen. Good. Soviet Union can't do any new naval invasions currently. But I'm just gonna park some ships over there. And some ships over there. Next turn we should be able to get North Sakhalin invaded. After that, these fleets will hit southern Siberia. Or maybe Kamchatka. 2 more turns. And then the Russian Far East will fall as well. The Dutch scrapped the Yoko. That was a very old cruiser that they bought. I remember that. Oh my god, China, seriously? North of Sakhalin, please. Oh, this is brilliant. China, way to go. I love the way China manages to survive in this campaign. Bit annoyed that they still have this. That means they still have original home state population, but I like it, I like it. One more turn, then the Russian Far East will be mine. Naval invasion has been launched. I'm not going to build more ships. I know I got the capacity, but not the finances currently. Although, whoa. Now that was a boost. Did we take it? It must be. I mean, minus 80 to plus 80 million and nothing changed. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that is nice, ladies and gentlemen. The Russian Far East has fallen. A battlecruiser group go there, together with the cruiser force. The last of the battleship fleets will go here. Russian counterattack. That will fail, because I will overrun that area long before they succeed. And oh, look at that. Russian ships are on their way back. Would be a shame if they got blocked. Would be a real shame. If they can't cross here anymore, they have to go all the way around from here on out. That's just a heavy cruiser, okay. For a moment, just tiny whiny moment, I was worried. Deploy Alloy submarines. Two ships, move out. And we have another group of ships. Move out as well. Form a small fleet here to deal with any Russians that come in. Small Russians that come in. Let's hit the end turn. Look at that, plus 121 million. We are very advanced currently. So the tech boost up to 75% really worked. Good. Serbia is pushing back the Greek, which is sad, but also fine with me. Alright, southern Siberia will be attacked next turn. The Russian warship managed to slip past the blockading destroyers that I have. That is unfortunate. If I move them here, maybe that'll be better. And do I still have any capital ships in ports? One. Zuio. Let's move you to East Asia. 3 destroyers. Let's leave the light cruisers at home. 1 heavy cruiser division. That's fine. That's fine, yeah. I am, however, thinking that I don't have enough destroyers, really. I really don't. So I might actually build up... You know what? Let's build a new destroyer design. Why not? Why not? Let's have some fun, folks. Also, time out. We have this hull unlocked, so... Maybe. Just maybe. What kind of guns do we have? 17 Mark 1s. 14 Mark 3s. Oh yeah, that will take a while before we hit the 18-inchers. Still, we can build a ship with smaller guns, right? Holy, I did not know we had this many hulls unlocked here. Whew. Okay. We have Modern Destroyer 2, Destroyer 4. What's the difference? 85, 90, 60, 63. Resistance on the 4 is a lot less. This one has the potential to become a lot bigger. Okay. Let's go with this hull. The Modern Destroyer 2. 39. Wow. Let's go to 37 knots. I think that's acceptable. Then we have what, 2200? I wish I had a straight funnel for this. Sadly, we don't. Secondary tower. Actually thinking of a small tower. Yes, I'm going for mines as well. Okay, this is a nice looking hull. I like it. She looks nice. The question is, of course, what do we do with her? First things first, I do think we need torpedoes. We can add 12 torpedoes to her. We don't have the weight, though, for the main guns then. Damn, that doesn't fit. You do fit, okay. If I replace the 5-inchers with 4-inch guns, 3 4-inchers. And okay. We're 50 tons overweight. Really? 10 tons overweight. Underweight. Excellent. But we only have 18-inch torpedoes now. Want to go at least to 20-inch. So that's another 40. We can get rid of the RDFs. And get rid of the advanced mine layers. Okay. Do I like her like this? Now you can shoot over her. That is good. Bit of a weight offset though. A weight offset that is essentially unfixable. But let's see what we can do. Yeah, that's pretty much unfixable, I'm afraid. No. We had that barbette there. Come on. What? What the actual hell? Now you no longer fire forwards. That was the right barbette, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it was. I'm slightly confused now. Am I allowed to be? No, but I am. Oh, you can't turn over that. Okay, fine. You're actually freaking out as well if you go over the torpedo tubes. Hashtag whatever. Yeah, I think we have to go with the 4 weight offset. I have no idea how to fix it. If I remove these torpedoes, move you there. You're too big to go on top of that. You don't work either. So that doesn't work. can do something like this, but it doesn't really help much. It looks cool, though. I mean, and since it looks cool, I'm gonna do it. .9. That does allow me to get the RDF back in. .20-inch torpedoes. Sure. Shirakumo. 12 torpedoes. 1 reload. 37 knots. 3 4-inch guns. 2 2-inch guns. Yeah. Let's save her. And with 37 knots, she will be the fastest ship in my fleet. Also, compared to the other destroyers, very expensive. This girl, 20 million. This girl, 70 million. Whew. Let's build 6. $70 million for a destroyer. What the hell? That is a bit much, isn't it? Russian cruiser managed to pass my fleet. The Soviet Union gains control over Albania. Hashtag lol. This fleet is not in the engagement zone. Is that bad? Well, not really. It doesn't really matter. But still, let's get you in. It should be blocked off now. Still, we'll be able to take all the Russian supply ports in this area without much interference, I think. Britain really likes that. You know, getting into a war with Germany might not even be a bad idea. Getting these colonies here. Getting South Africa. Yeah, that works too. Okay, back to the ship designer. Let's build the next 6. That's 12 destroyers being built, 70, 80. Yeah, that's okay, that's fine. Not interested in an alliance with Great Britain, sorry. Oh my god. Modern light and heavy cruisers. Quintuple torpedo launchers. That's my Italian cruiser. Lol. 4 out of 6, 2 out of 3, looking good, looking good. Submarines, come on, keep hunting them. I mean, we have to go to the ship designer then, right? And, you know, scrapping a lot of these older ships soon. Probably after this war. We're just gonna clean up my fleet, I think. First things first, though. Look at that. Experimental heavy. Alright, Right, we already built that. But we also have the modern heavy. Modern heavy 2. Light cruiser 4. Experimental torpedo cruiser. Now again, maybe I should just prepare for the modern battleship construction, right? Let's get her queued up. Let's get her queued up, boys and girls. Blah. Control. For now, let's add the 16-inchers. You know what's gonna happen, right? I mean, we all do. Let's get a 3-inch battery to deal with pesky escort ships. Let's get 2-inch guns to deal with more pesky escort ships. Let's install some 4-inch guns to deal with other although, hold on. Nah, 6 is too much. We could go 5-inch. I mean... I think it would be a missed chance if we didn't go for 5-inch guns. That is a ton of firepower there. I like it. Crop armor. Anti-torp 2. Heaviest barbettes possible, please. This will be my private Yamato class. Let's go with an advanced citadel. What? 22-inch. Well, can't do that. 20 it is then. Bit of a 4-weight offset now. There we go. Semi-auto loaders, please. For the love of God, let's try to get the flash fire chance down. 4%, okay. We're blasting super heavy shells, and we have a lot of them. And we're perfectly balanced out. Damn. I like her. I like her. Do I add acoustics just in case? Yes. Get ballistic shells. Max AP. Since we have some room, auxiliary 3. More range is sadly not doable. Alright, safe design. Our new battleship. Besides that battleship, I do want to look at the cruisers again. I got a heavy cruiser design, yes. But I don't think we had a modern light cruiser yet. A 36 knots would be nice. Small, agile, cheap. Oh, come on. Okay. Two funnels. Two smaller ones. In fact, I think we can get away with super funnel once. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Main guns. I'm thinking 6-inchers. It really shows how small this ship is. These 6-inchers look big. My god, compared to my Yamato, it's yeah. Okay, 4 6-inch guns. That'll do. And can we? No. We can do that. 3 3-inch guns to either side. My torpedo launchers, yeah, they fit now, but I want at least 20-inch. And I don't think they'll fit then, at least not a quintuple. Triple 20s, maybe? No? Not even dual ones? Oh my god. Yeah, we can add underwater torpedoes, but yeah. Yeah, this will not be a big torpedo boat like this, will it? Let's see if we can change that a bit. And at the very least, add 5 launchers, proper launchers to either side. And make them 21-inch. Luckily, plenty of room. Hydro. Considering the cost, no RDF. Crop doesn't make that much of a difference in terms of what is so bloody expensive? Modern Tower 1? Like, seriously? The engines? Okay. Makes sense. The armor? What's with the armor? How is that so expensive? Well, we can balance you out at least. And it's a small ship, like not even 5,000 tons, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty good. We can turn them into 6.6ers or something, I don't know. 11-kilometer range. Torpedoes have a 12-kilometer range right now. Yeah, like this. Okay, I can work with this. Yeah. Let's keep her under the 125 million. That'll be the limit for this ship. $124. 130. Yeah, nope. Yeah, let's keep her as she is. Let's balance her out again. Okay, good enough. I suppose. Okay, fine. Perfectly balanced. Pitch and roll is terrible, but she's cheap. She's cheap, and I think, yeah, 9 months build time. She's easy to build. Easy to get a lot of ships like this, if necessary. She's not much slower than the destroyer. Of course, the destroyer has a ton of torpedoes. I'd like to start building 2 of you. And I'd love to start building 1 of you. I don't think... I don't know. Maizuru? Is that acceptable? Yeah, that's acceptable. Maizuru, that's where you will be built. And with that, I think we're ready to actually hit the end turn again. Now we're losing 88 million. Let's see what happens now we take this. Will we get a bit more economical freedom? Not really. Of course, Siberia does not add a lot of money to the bank. Naval invasion. Kamchatka, execute. Thank you. Cruisers intercept that Russian ship, please. 1 more turn, then we should have another place. Yeah, you have to go around now. And by the time you get here, all your supply ports will be gone. Let's hit the end turn. Okay. Ooh, Maya class. Yeah, I want to do this fight. I know it's a small fight. I think I only use my heavy cruisers for this. Pull the rest out immediately. But I do want to see what they can do. And if they fail, well, then they fail, ladies and gentlemen. Then they will fail. Maya, join up. You 4, 4, 5. Join up 2 retreating divisions. 1 division will actually engage. The Maya class. Later, when we have the proper guns for this will look pretty cool, I think. Although it's not quite the right hull. Still gonna be fun. Enemies northwest. Tighten up formation, please. 21 knots. Slowing Casa down a bit. There. But the cruisers caught up. These are the most modern ships I have. I am more than confident that we can defeat the enemy with this. First hit is on me though. Shells, main guns, armor piercing. Torpedoes are away. I dodged them just in the nick of time. Oh my god. That was bloody insane. Ah! Incoming torpedoes, incoming torpedoes. Sinks without shooting other torpedoes. Excellent. He's faster than I am currently. Try to run. You're a very old ship. No chance to, actually. Okay. They are not bad ships. Their performance is a bit less than I expected, especially their survivability. Of course, we don't have a lot of armor on these ships, so obviously that makes sense. Alright, so let's do a full broadside here. Well, almost full. Less than 9 kilometers. Small 3-inch guns are opening fire. Try armor piercing rounds, please. Let's close the distance to, say, I don't know, 7 kilometers. I like that 1 2-inch guns that it's shooting. Well, 2 of them actually. Peppering the enemy ship. Barely hitting him. But, yeah. Not a single hit yet. No, wait, I'm looking at the wrong stats here. My 2-inch guns, yeah. 2,400 damage done. She has 11-inch guns. Okay. I understand why my ships are struggling a bit against her with my survivability. 11-inch guns are no joke. They are cruiser guns. Yeah. Nice. Overall, I think my cruisers did okay, all things considered. Especially considered those 11-inch guns. You scored a torpedo hit, of course, but also did quite a bit of damage. Yeah. Yeah, the Gaza took 10k damage. What did you take so much damage from? Half from the 5-inch guns, half from the torpedoes. Yeah, you took a hit from the 11-inchers. Okay, okay, interesting. Clean them up. Very dangerous, don't do it, folks. As the north of Sakhalin has been overrun, meaning you girls will actually push towards here and prepare for the next invasion. These battleships may return home. This cruiser division may also return home. Well, battleship division, really. You girls may go back south. That's where you came from, after all. More or less. And this division... yeah, may dock here. That's fine. Ship design. My heavy cruiser Maya. Well, she's still fairly new, so I'm not going to upgrade her straight away, but I don't think I'll build more of them. Yeah, I'm not going to build more of them, that's for sure. Let's hit the end turn and see what happens. Good. Excellent. Transport ships are getting armed. That is very good news. Very good indeed. Soviet Union, naval invasion, East Siberia execute, please. 3 ships are being repaired now. Those are the cruisers. Those enemy battleships are coming back in. They're going all the way here to Kamchatka, I believe. No worries, by the time they come, it'll be too late. Should I gather a fleet to deal with them? Will be a different kind of fleet, that's for sure. Let's give it one turn. Alright, let's give it 1 turn, and we start gathering our fleet. Okay. 1 out of 3. Looking good. Our forces are pushing into Uzbekistan, at least trying and failing. Maybe succeeding there, we'll see. Russian fleet, you're halfway there. Alright. I got 3 battleships. 5 battleships. Pretty much 5 battleships in that region that I can muster. These are 5 battleships. We don't need 5 battleships here. I'm gonna pull 2 battleships out. Let's gather them in Tokyo. Fiji, Iwami, Shimano, Ilami. Those 2. Go. Gaza still needs a turn to repair. Then I'm combining these ships in Tokyo as well. Just preparing a good fleet to deal with the Russians. I would love to have my battle cruisers available as well, but it's only 10,000 ton needed. Maybe I can get away with moving my battle cruisers? Yeah, that's still 40,000 ton. Yeah, okay. I'm going to move my battle cruisers back home to assist with the destruction of the Russian main fleet. Go. I feel like the Black Sea Fleet is coming, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I know you're coming. I'm gonna fuck you up when you come here. I'm not worried. Submarines, prepare to engage. Cruiser group with battleship Zuio. Run back home, except for the battleship. Battleship, go to Tokyo. I'm preparing a capital ship fleet here. A serious battleship fleet. I need 1 more turn, I think, to prepare my ships. If my battle cruisers don't arrive this turn, well, then they're out of luck. Because I will sally out in the hopes of catching the enemy. No. Don't care. Interesting. All right. Eastern Siberia is ours, ladies and gentlemen. I am gonna leave 1 or 2 ships there, and the rest will return. Let's leave 2 destroyers, sure. Battle cruisers have arrived, just in the nick of time. Go there. Battleships, go there. We're not going to take our light cruisers and destroyers with us. I am taking my heavy cruisers. And you know what? Let's take this entire squadron as well, as an escort group, to devastate our enemies with, hopefully. Also, let's build 2 extra light cruisers. And there's one thing I wanted to do. We have 2 Yamatos currently. They're gonna be Yahtzee! Let's hit the M turn. Please tell me my fleet intercepted the Russian fleet. Please, 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 please. Please do. Don't think so. Strike our naval invasion. With the naval invasion succeeding, Kamchatka is ours. Yep, the Russians managed to slip past our fleets. How dare they? This is my battlecruiser squadron. I am more than willing to risk them all. And my battleship fleet follow as well. Let's hunt them down. 73% Manchuria will be mine. And if I have Manchuria, then wow. Good. We have 3 battleships here. That's... yeah. Let's turn those back home. I'd love to destroy this Russian fleet, but I also love to take them. You know, in a peace deal. Let's give it 1 more turn. See what happens. See if we can get the engagement going. One way or another, I don't want a peace deal without having Manchuria as well. For historical reasons, okay? United States and Italy are at war. Sweden, no. You girls move to intercepts. Cruisers are returning home. Excellent. No other Russian ships on approach. At least nothing serious. They are slipping past here, sadly enough. Ah, brilliant. Okay. Okay. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, goes an end to this episode. We overran Russian East Asia. Well, North Asia, really. Starting last episode by taking Timor, and then we blitzed across the Sea of Okhotsk. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Okhotsk? Okhotsk? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. No. And we took plenty of clay. Yes, the clay is ours. Now what I could do, sally my fleet around and attack northern Russia, then go to Europe and invade here, but I don't want to. I don't want to have that. Didn't really want to have Uzbekistan either, but I got it anyway. Yeah, I know. Let's send 2 destroyers back to deal with that. Let's move some submarines over there as well. And I'm going to reinforce Asia. Africa, with 8 ships. Because I don't like it. That's sad though, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode, we're gonna see the results. We're gonna see what is coming for us. Until then, take care.